has been one of those weeks for me, and today was especially hard. I'm just really, really busy and lots of work. I didn't realize when I started this YouTube channel how much work there actually was going to have to put into it in order for it to be successful and for things to, roll smoothly. But this video isn't for vlogging purposes. This video is actually has two purposes. One, I need to announce the winner of last week's Fertility Friday or Fertility Freebie Friday winner, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of advice slash tip about your CLEARBLUE fertility monitors. This is something that, after months of using my monitors, that I didn't know and wasn't aware of, so I'm sure that there are lots of other women out there who are unaware of this as well. And it's something that's vitally important that you know about your fertility monitor for it to be working correctly for you. So, first of all, the winner of last week's contest was actually Liz Morales. And when you see this video, get in contact with me through Facebook so that I can get your information and get your prize sent out to you as quickly as possible. Congratulations. I hope that you enjoy your pregnancy test and ovulation test. I know that I have enjoyed being able to use them this last month, and because they were a product that I hadn't tried before. This was the first month of me using them, and I actually quite like them. They're a lot different than your regular internet cheapies, and thicker, easier to read, more durable, and purple's my favorite color, so I'm kind of partial to the pregnancy test being in a purple package. But back to the CLEARBLUE fertility monitors. When you set up your monitor, and it's going to ask you what cycle day you're on, and you can, depending on which monitor you're using, you're going to have to set it up between days 1 through 6 or days 1 through 4, I think. And 1 through 6 is on the old monitor, and 1 through 4 is the advanced monitor. But the first day that it actually asks you to put a stick in it is actually the most important day that you put a stick in it. Now, if you're like me, since I know that I don't ovulate on cycle day 6 or 7, I didn't think that, putting a stick in that machine was that important. And there were a couple times that I didn't. And I think that it affected how my monitor performed for me that month, because I later found out that very first time that your monitor asks you for a stick, what it is actually doing is kind of calibrating itself to your own personal hormone levels, like at a resting moment. And it will read every single reading after that off of what that very first stick that you put in it said. So if you miss that very first day that it asked you to put a stick in it, what will end up happening is that the monitor is set to, if you do not test on that very first day, it will not do the same thing on the next day when it asks you for a stick. The software in the monitor is set to, if you miss the first day that it asks you for a stick, it is actually set to go to default surge levels, and a lot of women, when their surge levels are not as high as what the defaults are set as. So what would end up happening is that you would have an entire month of lows or lows and highs and never see a peak because your surge level would never get high enough to tip off the default surge level in either the estrogen or the LH. So if you have low estrogen, then you may have an entire month of lows. If you have, enough estrogen that it does tip off the surge level, then you would get highs. But if your LH level doesn't reach the default surge level preset into the monitor, then that would cause you to never get a peak on your monitor that month, even though you actually did ovulate. So it's very important that when it first asks you for a stick, that you do that test. And if you're not doing that now, then your next cycle, make sure that you do that so that it can personalize its detection levels to your own personal hormone levels and not what the software is designed to default to. That was something that I wasn't aware of. I didn't think it was that important because I knew I didn't ovulate that early in my cycle. But if you're using those fertility monitors, either the old one or the advanced model, it is vitally important that you do that very first day that it asks you for a testing stick. Now, so that every reading after that will be accurate and personal to your own hormone levels and not the default surge levels preset in the machine. So that's basically it. Liz, be sure to contact me on Facebook so that I can get your information and get your prize out to you. I'm super excited to, announce that you won. A little bit disappointed that not a whole lot of people participated in the giveaway. I will be doing another video showcasing the second item that is going to be given away later on tonight, and I'm actually going to release that tomorrow morning. And it might be released tonight if I get it edited, but I hope that you guys can just kind of bear with me right now because I'm really trying my best to learn this editing software as quickly as I possibly can and learn how to get as much videos and content out to you guys as I can, but still be able to manage my house and my relationship with my spouse at the same time. And it's a little bit overwhelming right now and a lot more work than I had anticipated. So if you just bear with me for a little while, then things are going to start running a lot smoother and content is going to be coming out on a regular basis, and the channel will be, all of the playlists will have the videos that they need inside of it, because one of the things that I'm really excited about doing is doing the Let's Get Back to the Basics series, because I have talked to a lot of ladies that don't even know the very basic, just beginner level things about trying to conceive. And that's a series that I'm really excited about doing and getting out there so that all of those women who need that content to start out their trying to conceive journeys have that content available to them, and it will be packed full of information and great tips and advice. And I'm just really excited to be able to do that for you ladies. So that is the big project that I'm working on now, and I will be releasing the videos as soon as I get them filmed and edited, so they should start coming out very soon. And um, the Free Tarot Tuesdays is another thing that will be, this Tuesday is going to be the kickoff to that. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you ladies again soon. Bye.